core values are the foundational or the first principles that guide our actions, both individually and institutionally. You can think about this as our compass. It points us to that which is most important and provides a framework for ethical conduct and decision-making. Here at Walsh University, our core values are those deeply held values that were established at our inception and are in fact a reflection of our founders, the Brothers of Christian Instruction, that have guided us the entire life of the university.
I'm part of the men's soccer team. We have the most international students of any team on campus, and that is a strength of ours because we've come together with different culture, different ideas, and we've learned off of each other, not only in the game of soccer, but as men. And this year has been no different than any year I've been here. In fact, even better this year.
The community brings us all together, not only as a team, but within our culture of the program, having athletes from over 9 different countries and having the understanding of everyone's from a different culture, but the way we come together as a team, help grows our community, not just on the field, but on campus and also in the greater North Canton area.
So being a part of the Walsh community means belonging and being supported and valued. And so to me, that's super exciting. I think that's something that everybody wants and needs, and one of the things that we encourage through service, through our academic excellence, and through striving to work together on different nonprofits and projects that we see valuable to our community.
When I came here 29 years ago, I met the Brothers of Christian Instruction who established this community. It means we are working together. It means we have each other's backs. We look out for each other. We are collaborators on one mission. You want to learn this material. I want to make this material understandable to you. And the students are so close. When we have close contact, they can find us at any time.
We joined Walsh not that long ago, obviously beginning of the school year, and it's been nothing but great. They have been very welcoming, and I think that's a perfect fit for our team. The women's team is like a family, so having a great community where our little family can come in and be one big community has really been a blessing.
Rugby here at Walsh is something that is so special. Like, these girls will make you feel like you're part of not only a family, but a team.
Walsh University gives us the opportunity as professors and faculty to interact with students outside the classroom. I may be able to be part of a program, even though I'm in the theology department, I can do a program with one of my fellow professors who are in genetics or biology, and we come together to talk about things like the environment, sciences. So we're not in our own little silos, but we actually genuinely are a community.
My second year at Walsh, I've been in the accelerated nursing program for 2 years, and with my classmates and the professors, everyone has the same goal, the same mindset to forward yourself and just be better every day with your academics and just being a good person in general. Everyone has the same type of mindset. Everyone works together here. Everyone welcomes you with open arms. I've had nothing but great experiences from Walsh.
The team here is so nice and welcoming. My first day, they welcomed me with open arms when I came in for recruitment. Everyone was, again, so welcoming to me, and every practice is always something new and something fun, and it's always a blast hanging out with those girls.
We have a project with Our Lady of Peace School, whereas our students go into Our Lady of Peace and perform a service at the school to build a community within that school of where they serve and teach a STEM and health day. I, along with Dr. Zhu, take our classes there to help perform this community of day of service. And to me, that is building community within and outside of Walsh University.
Our classroom environment is a space where faculty and students come together to learn, to discuss, and support one another academically. The clinical experiences our students participate in provide them with opportunities to learn by doing and then to engage with our professional community. And finally, our students and faculty participate in community outreach activities where we learn and serve the broader community around us.
The community here itself is amazing. The faculty, the staff, the students here, all so very friendly. It's a pleasure to come to work every day and enjoy communicating with these young men and women.
And I go to Brotherhood as well. And just to be able to talk about faith with a strong group of guys is really nice and a fun thing to be a part of.
Being on the soccer team has taught me teamwork and leadership skills. I've also found that these skills lie in the business club and student government. Being in these extracurriculars helps me be with peers that share the same passions as I do. So with that, Walsh University is an environment that encourages personal and professional growth, which helps make it feel like a second home.
Restarting the business club, we've really been able to rebuild since COVID and start bringing in our community partners to connect with our local students so that they can start to be representatives in the business, in the local government, and even as they move beyond the walls of Walsh University.
This year, as we work to support the Walsh University community, the Alumni Association is working to increase their presence on campus. We've been involved with the FYE experience, we've been involved with job fairs, we've worked with the Office of Career Connections and Alumni Relations. As alumni return to campus to work with students, we are able to foster community relationships for our future alumni.
The community is there, they want to help people. We're here to help people, and we're not just here for education. We are here to build our community, not just in the Walsh campus, but in North Canton.
Community, as a core value, is the principle that we offer education for life by providing for connections and service to society for both our students and our workforce. You know, when the Catholic Church invented higher education in the year 1088, with the opening of the University of Bologna, I think there were two things that were very important then and are equally important today. Catholic higher education is sustained by these cultures of community and friendship and contemplation. And Catholic higher education draws out of the individual a desire to contribute to the common good. So community and the common good are inextricably linked. They go together. Now, the concept of the common good, of course, stretches all the way back to ancient Greek philosophy. So when our students here at Walsh University, in their required coursework, read from Aristotle, read from Plato, they begin to get the understanding of how important the common good was then and how equally important it is to us today. So I think community, in its essence, is about shared purpose. It's that interconnectedness between the individuals of a society and their contributions to the common good. Now, as a faith-based institution, Walsh University has available the rich tradition of the Catholic intellectual tradition, thousands of years, where the Church Fathers and others have talked about, thought about, written about this idea of community. We don't actually have to go back all the way to the beginning. We can think about what happened in the 1960s in the Second Vatican Council. The Church Fathers provided for us their vision of a community, which reflected how it's an essential need for human flourishing, and it emphasizes that interconnectedness between shared purpose and the common good. You can look at Gaudium et Spes, which is the pastoral constitution on the church in the modern world, in number 12, where they tell us, "For by his innermost nature, man is a social being, and unless he relates to others, he will neither live nor achieve his full potential." Fast forward 55 years. We have in October of 2020, Pope Francis he released his encyclical called Fratelli Tutti, and there he tells us that the existence of each individual is closely tied to others. And life is not about simply the passing of time. Life is a time for interactions. And so for the Brothers of Christian Instruction, this idea of community was foundational to their vocation. They recognized that mutual support and spiritual growth was essential to the success of their educational mission. So when they conceived of Walsh College, which has become Walsh University, they baked into this key ingredient of community in all that we were doing then, and it continues with all that we're doing now. So I think all of that to say, from the Catholic perspective, from the Catholic worldview, in fact, from the Christian perspective, community is not just a social construct. It is, in fact, an essential human need and a spiritual calling. And that's why community is the first of our 5 core values here at Walsh University.